Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are Bars and Barbells. I'm Sam, and this is
Phil.
And today we have a brand new group on the channel that we have never done before. This is INXS, and the song is Never Tear Us Apart. So this will be an interesting new journey for us.
Australian band.
Yes.
Haven't got a lot of Australian artists on the channel, so I'm
No,
looking
not too
forward to
many.
checking out a different one. And I think we're going to have more coming. We've got a list that we've put together from Australian artists, so that should be exciting. And the ones that we have done, Jimmy Barnes and John Farnham, and obviously AC/DC
Chambers.
has... What?
Casey Chambers.
Casey Chambers as well, a little less known, but was great. We did the Lose Yourself cover, and that was amazing.
So cool.
But anyways, we are going back in time now and checking out some older Australian artists. And INXS, I don't know anything about them. I don't know if I've heard a song by them or not, but the name does not sound familiar to me anyways.
Nope, does not ring any bells for me either.
All right, well, this will be a first-time listen. Before we start, we've got a question for you.
Yes.
What is that one, Samantha?
We want to know what album this song is from.
Yeah, if you know that, drop it down low. Let us know. If not, don't worry, we'll tell you. And Never Tear Us Apart is what we're checking out today. So you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's go.
A long intro here.
Don't ask me what you know is true. Don't have to tell you I love your precious heart. I was standing, you were there. Two worlds collided, and they could never tear us apart. We could live.
Not an expert on the pauses, is Samantha. Sorry.
No, you can tell that's not my job. My job is the question. But I recognize that.
You recognize what?
That portion when he
The
said,
intro that we had there?
not like the
build?
whole thing, but right before he said where they could never tear us apart, and like leading up to that, I've heard that before. I don't know where, but I've heard that before.
Okay.
Interesting.
I thought you were going to elaborate and tell me where.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I need to like listen to more of it and it'll bring me back. And I don't even know if it's the whole song, but that piece, I was like, wait a minute,
All
I
right.
know that.
Well, you're going to have to listen to more and see if you can remember. I have no idea. I've never heard this before in my life. It is interesting, the melody that they have using like the keys and the mix between the
Yeah.
strings there. And it's not your normal sounding song. It's definitely got a ballad feel, but it's not like, so far anyways, you know, it's been a longer intro than I expected.
Yeah, there was a long intro.
I was standing, you were there. Two worlds collided, and they could never tear us apart. We could live for 1,000 years, but if I hurt you, I make wine from your tears. I told you that we could fly, 'cause we all have wings, but some of us don't know why.
pause it, rewind it, and then lead into that sax there again. So it's overloading with ballad, power ballad. It's, you know, they really emphasize that with these stops, like the complete stop.
Melodramatic. Like,
And builds up so much drama for this never tear us apart, these two worlds colliding. There's nobody that can stop us.
And then the guitar that comes in like do 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 do.
But you know, there's nobody can stop us, but it stops the music and then explodes with energy again. And so it's a really cool composition. He's got a great voice as well, great singer. And it reminds me a little bit of U2.
Yeah, I could see that.
Just like because U2, we've done a lot of ballads anyways, what we've been introduced to on the channel so far. It kind of reminds me of that sound of this power ballad that has a lot of poetry in the lyrics. So it's great. It's a really great song.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. Like I said, I don't know where I recognize this from, but I definitely do.
The whole song?
A lot of it. The more that I've listened to it, the whole piece where he starts saying, I was standing, you were there, two worlds collided, into that guitar piece. Like I definitely recognize that. And then never ever tears apart. And then as it just got into the saxophone, like I kind of recognize that a little bit too. So I don't know if it's like from a movie or like I just heard this at some point. Like I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it in like a romantic movie of sorts, you know, being used in the background music, or to emphasize a dramatic situation in the movie would be probably pretty fitting. So
I'm gonna have to Google after, like, what rom-coms.
Well, I'm not going to Google it, so you guys can let us know in the comments, and I will refer back to those comments to get my answer. But anyways, before we get going again, do you like the song then?
I do. I really like it, and I feel like you said that they use a really great use of those stops for the drama, and I feel like there's just so much like passion in his voice, like the way that he's delivering his vocal, like a lot of like longing almost, it kind of sounds like. So
yeah, that's a valid point. Yeah, that's a good point. All right, let's keep going. Saxophone solo. Aw, they drowned out the saxophone solo there.
The saxophone solo was sick.
It was really short, though. I was hoping it was be a little bit longer. I mean, it was a great exclamation point on the song, right? To drive home this message of the things that you were talking about in this power ballad feel. That, you know, the sax has a great way of providing that with the sound, right?
I literally love the saxophone. Like, it might be my favorite instrument now.
Yeah, I know. That's what I think about whenever one comes on. I'm like, Sam's going to like this song.
My new fave. I need to learn how to play one, though. Imagine just practicing the saxophone.
This would be great for me.
Anyways, I really enjoyed that.
Doing editing, and all I hear is this.
No, I really enjoyed it though, and like it's not a super. I mean, I guess it isn't that short. In my head, I thought it was shorter, but I guess because the intro was so long.
Yeah, that's a valid point. I mean, the intro is probably about 1 minute and 20 seconds, right? So for a song that's 3 minutes and 44 seconds, you're looking at a 2.5 minute song with the, you know, not removing the intro because it is still an important part of building the song.
Yeah,
right?
It just went by so quickly. Like,
yeah, but the rest of the song where the intro is like building it, like I said. So when you get to that point, then the rest of it feels like it's over so fast, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I really enjoyed it though. And like the power ballad, like kind of emotional, like they have emotional lyrics, but just like passionate and longing.
You said that earlier on. The passionate and longing is a good way to summarize the way the song came out from his lyrical components and the vocal. Yeah. Both kind of portrayed that, and then the music emphasized and brought it home in that regard. So anyways, I enjoyed it. It was a cool introduction to INXS. I would wanted to say that as INXS when I first saw it, but it is INXS, I believe. If not, you guys can tell us how to pronounce it properly down low. You enjoyed it, right? You said
I did, yeah. 2 thumbs up for me.
Any nostalgia? Did it bring you back a little bit to your childhood?
Almost. I just don't know where it's from,
Yeah.
so it's hard to have like a pinpoint. It's almost like it was a nostalgic of a feeling, but not a specific memory. So I need to figure out where this is from because I'm thinking it's probably like a romantic movie.
Well, speaking of where it's from, pop quiz we asked you is
What album?
this album, or what album is this from? Sorry, and what is it, Samantha?
The album is called Kick.
That's right. So if you want to check out this and check out the album, you can go and do that now. If you want to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, so you don't miss any of our content going forward, we'd love to have you on board. We drop 2 videos every single day with all different kinds of content, which can include history. Now we've added history. We do music, we do sports, and we do comedy.
My fave.
And we're open to all different kinds of music at that. So we're always doing new material, and it's been a great ride thus far. And like I said, we plan on continuing down this road, and we'd love to have you on that road with us. So if you want to join now, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you then.